If you've clicked this link, you're looking at how to actually use your core. Maybe you've been sucking your stomach in or just kind of pushing out like you're trying to go to the bathroom. And I hear that a lot, but that's not how to truly use your core. We don't want this to be compressive, something that we're squeezing. We want to expand. We want to fill up our core with air and be able to use that pressure when we're lifting heavy things or when we're not sure of how our back will respond to lifting different objects. So I want to show you in this video what you can do at home to begin working on this. So most of my patients, I start in this position, laying on the back with our feet flat on the floor. And we're going to start with one hand on the chest, one on the stomach. What we want to focus on here is when we breathe in through the nose, we want just our stomach to raise here, or both at the same time. As I breathe out, this bottom hand should sink and become lower than my top hand, but as I breathe in, they should both lift away and kind of match each other here. This is what we're talking about when bracing the core. We want to feel this expansion in the stomach, and you can do the same out at the sides. We want to make sure that we're breathing 360 degrees to the front, to the sides, and to the back. So we can grab the sides just like this on the left side, pinching just a little, and trying to fill that space as we take a breath in. The last one is in the back. I usually grab 2 towels or a rolled up pair of socks and I stick them just in the small of my low back. I don't want it to be over any bone, just kind of in that squishy area back there. And we're gonna lay on them, and I want you to try to breathe into them. Try to compress them into the table with your breath. Don't crunch your abs. We want to make sure that our stomach is staying soft in this position. We don't want our abs to be rigid. That means we're trying to force too much pressure. We want to let the air do the work here. I should also mention that when we're laying down, we want to make sure that our ribs are slightly tucked. And since we don't want our abs to be firing to do this, we don't want to use a crunch to get those ribs down. We want to very lightly tilt the pelvis back, just slightly. Stomach should still be soft in this position. We should, if we have those socks there in our back, we should feel that pressure increase just a little already. And now we expand. Try to get rid of the wrinkles in your shirt. It should wrinkle back up. One way we can begin to strengthen our core in this position and really work on being able to expand here is doing a heel tap. So what we're going to do is get in that same position we were breathing in. We're going to bring the legs up so that the knees are above the hips and the feet are straight out from the knees. We're going to take a breath in, fill that space as best as we can, tap the heel, and breathe out on our way out. And we'll do the same on each side. Just like that, trying to keep our low back from lifting off the table. We don't want to outstretch the leg right away just because that's going to take more core stability. And if we don't have that right away, it may just end up being too much too soon. So start with a light heel tap. Our knee isn't moving, it's staying there. Tap, coming back up. As we feel more confident in this movement, then we can begin to outstretch the leg.